Hi, I'm Sherri L. Editor-in-Chief of Laptop Mag, and I'm here to give you a tale of three tablets. Number one, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Plus, and last but certainly not least, the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. So, a lot to get through here, very little time, so let's get it. All right. No pricing as of yet. You're gonna have to wait for Unpack for that. This is a first impressions type of post, so keep that in mind. All of the tablets are available in either beige or graphite. So there's that. So let's talk about the S9 11-inch tablet. The S9 Plus is 12.4. and the Ultra is a whopping 14.6 inches. All of these tablets have dynamic AMOLED display to 2X, and they can ramp down to 60 hertz, but can ramp up to 120 hertz depending on what you're doing. And as you can see, they look mighty vibrant. Other things to note, all three tablets are running on Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, specially customized for Galaxy. In terms of specs, this is going to be long, so stick with me. So if you're doing the S9 actually starts with 8 gigs of RAM, can go up to 12 gigs of RAM. In terms of storage, you can go with the 8 gigs of RAM, you get 128 gigs of onboard storage. If you go to 12 gigs, you get 256. Tab S9 Plus. So starting, we're going right up to 12 gigs. So 12 gigs, either 256 gigs or 512 gigs. All right, and now we go over to the biggin, the S9 Ultra. So you have three configurations with this flavor. So the first two configurations both have 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigs, 512 gigs of RAM. But the last one, and absolutely the most expensive one, will give you 16 gigs of RAM and a terabyte of onboard storage. And all of these tablets can support up to a 1 terabyte micro SD card. So, like, plenty of storage potential here. This is 1.6 pounds. We go to 1.229 pounds for the 5G edition. This is the only tablet, the Tab S9 Plus, that's going to give you a Wi-Fi or a 5G option. So the Wi-Fi option is 1.2 pounds. If you go 5G, it's 1.29 pounds. So negligible. And the itty bitty boy, 1.1. Other things of note, Samsung Knox, so you've got some security. There is a fingerprint sensor, so you've got some added security. S9, you'll get a lone 12 megapixel sensor on the front. You will get a 13 megapixel. S9 Plus, you get 12 megapixels and 8 ultra wide. 13. And last but certainly not least, again, 12 and 8, and you get two cameras here, so 12 megapixels for each of them. So a lot to take in, but you've also got a lot of variety, a lot of storage, a lot of power. Speaking of power, let's talk about the battery life. 8,400 milliamps, 10,090 milliamps. And last but certainly not least, 11,200 milliamps. So we're looking at least at 8 hours of battery life for each of these. But the higher the milliamps, the longer the battery life is going to last. To get an accurate depiction of what you can expect, stay tuned for all of the reviews of these tablets. Quad speakers on all of them. There's your charging port. And there's your power button. That is where your fingerprint reader is going to be hiding, and of course your volume rocker. So again, for real now, this is a very, very quick look into the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9, the S9 Plus, and the S9 Ultra. I'm Sherri L. here at the Unpacked Activation event. Stay tuned for more coverage for tablets and phones and watches and everything else in between here at Laptop Mag.